Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol TRNX. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Been doing this one on a routine basis, and this one's pretty goofy. It gaps and traps, but the tricky thing about the gap and traps, and kind of the funny part, is that this thing keeps on grinding upwards, from a bigger picture point of view. So looking at today in and of itself, somewhat of a disappointing day. I mean, the price gapped all the way up there, ran, and then ultimately pulled all the way back there. But, emphasis on in and of itself just today, because now you look at other days and maybe you see where I'm going with this. But yeah, sure, it's gapped and trapped time and time again, but each time the trap doesn't go down as low. Or in other words, if you envision these as stair steps, the stair steps continue to be built higher and higher and higher. And ultimately, that is the name of the game. Now, I realize if you're some sort of day trader, flipper, and you bought right there and your plan was to buy and sell within 10 minutes, then yeah, maybe from that point of view, you're not looking at things too bullishly. But assuming you care about the bigger picture point of view, then yeah, like I said, as weird as it is, and this is a very bizarre chart with all these gap and traps, yet the price keeps on working its way higher and higher. From that point of view, the trend is still, very clearly in the overall upwards direction. And, that's what you want to see from an overall bullish perspective. Now, as far as areas of resistance are concerned, price is actually sitting near a pretty interesting level when you go back and consider the history of things. And that's right up there around 29 cents. Like I said, going back through the history, you can see 29 cents acted as resistance there, acted as resistance there. And then a couple times this morning, once again, acted as resistance. Well, I'm not saying that 29 cents can't be broken or anything like that. I'm just saying that apparently, according to the story that's being told to us via the chart, apparently the price is really going to need to bring its A game if it's not only going to break up above 29 cents, but then stay up above it. And although resistance levels really don't matter, and I say that because what matters is as long as these lows, as weird as this one's been, just keep getting higher and higher. And, like I said, those stair steps, as long as those stair steps continue to get higher, everything else will take care of itself eventually, including breaking levels of resistance. So focus on the healthy consolidations and just let this trend keep on doing its thing.
First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.